are actually made with PVC. Those chemicals stay in the garment. They can affect your health negatively. Home that is super, super budget friendly. Hey everyone, and welcome back to today's episode of the Hyla Home. Here we talk about motherhood, natural living, and homemaking, which includes renovating our 1940s home. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 budget-friendly swaps that you can make in your home that are high impact to your health. These are some of the swaps we've made in our home that we have chosen to switch out with some of the traditional things that we used to have in order to better our health. With all that aside, let's get started. So the first swap that I'm going to suggest to you to make in your home is your shower curtain liner. Now, traditional shower curtain liners that you get like from Walmart are like these big kind of see-through plasticky shower curtain. In a lot of the cases, they almost look like they're made out of like a plastic bag. But these shower curtains are actually made with polyvinyl chloride, otherwise known as PVC, which is known for containing harmful chemicals that off-gas in your environment. So having your shower curtain made of this PVC material can negatively impact your health and your environment. So a quick budget-friendly swap you can make is by replacing that shower curtain liner with a cotton shower curtain liner. Now, I am listing my specific cotton liner in the description below. We have 2 of them and we just swap them out. Now, I will say that this one is a little bit more on the pricier end, but think of it this way. Your traditional shower curtain liners, they tend to get moldy really quickly and they tend to need to be replaced every few months or so. Well, the cotton liner is one that you keep for years, and as long as you wash it regularly. We have it on a cycle where we wash it maybe every 1 to 2 months. I do think it's recommended that you wash it more frequently than that, but that's just what has been working for us. It will last a really long time, and for us, for example, we had mold starting to grow on the bottom. We just popped it in the washer. I think my husband maybe poured a little bit of bleach in it, put it on a hot cycle, and it completely came out and looked brand new. So this is maybe a little bit more of an investment up front. However, you're actually saving money in the long run because you're actually not having to replace that liner every few months. So that is one of the first swaps you can make in your home that will highly impact your environment and health. The second swap that you can make in your home is for solid surface cleaner. This is things you'd wipe your counters with, your floors, your toilets, anything like that. This is typically bleach, maybe ammonia, typically made with some chemicals or fragrances that can impact your health negatively. The word fragrance specifically, which you can read on ingredient lists in candles and numerous other cleaning supplies, is a term that actually refers to more than one thing. A lot of the times it's a combination of chemicals and you don't necessarily know specifically what that word fragrance means. So according to the EWG website, it can actually mean a combination of chemicals, and because of insider trading secrets, they don't actually have to disclose the specifics in that specific ingredient. So fragrance specifically can be very damaging, as well as the other chemicals in traditional household cleaning items. A great budget-friendly option swap you can make immediately is vinegar. Just make some vinegar with water. It makes a great cleaner for your flooring, great solid surface wiper, works really great on countertops in bathrooms. The only downside is it does smell vinegary afterwards, but if you don't really like that smell, I suggest mixing it with some maybe lemon juice or some essential oils that you really like, kind of offset that smell. So that is the second swap you can make in your home that is super, super budget-friendly. The third swap you can make that is budget-friendly, that will be high impact for your health, specifically your skin, is your daily moisturizer. Now, I know a trend is obviously switching out all of your skincare products for natural products. You have Tubes & Co. and Rocasa, which make phenomenal skincare products. However, that all comes at a pretty steep cost. So if we're staying within budget and we're just trying to make some high impact changes that aren't going to break bank, a great place to start is with your moisturizer. Now, I'm not recommending that you go out and buy all the expensive stuff from these natural companies. Actually, what I'm recommending is simply that you use ingredient oils. So it will depend obviously on your skin type. I know more oily skin types don't necessarily do well with coconut oil or olive oil. So I'm just going to recommend some things that I've used specifically as someone who has more oily skin naturally and what has kind of worked for me. If your skin tends to be more oily like mine is, I recommend getting just some vitamin E oil, argan oil, or jojoba oil. All of those are really great. I like to get my face wet first and then moisturize using kind of the water to spread and rub it in. That has been really helpful. If you have more dry skin, then coconut oil, shea butter, even olive oil, great alternatives for moisturizer that you can get at such a great deal. And by getting just the basic oils and purchasing, say, off of Amazon or even at your local food store, that will cut costs and allow you to make that swap in your skincare routine to a more natural alternative without breaking bank, obviously. And I'll list in the descriptions below some companies I recommend as far as where to get those specifically on Amazon. Now, the fourth swap I have for you is going to be the more pricey one. This is the priciest one on the list. So if you want to skip this one, just feel free to do that. This is a great high impact one that can really help make an impact on your health and environment. And that is bed sheets. Most bed sheets are polyester or a viscose or rayon, or maybe a blend of that in cotton. And polyester specifically is actually plastic. So not only is it staticky and not super luxurious or good for your health, it's also plastic, like I said, so it's actually shedding those microplastics, which is getting into your skin and into your lungs, and in some cases even into your mouth. So I just recommend for that, if you can just get some cotton sheets. It doesn't have to be certified or organic or anything like that. As long as it's a step above polyester or rayon, cotton is a great option. You can even find them at Walmart, and they don't cost a fortune, and it's still better than the alternative. Now, rayon and bamboo or viscose, lyocell, or any of those, they are considered like a semi-synthetic fabric. They are still made from natural fibers, specific tree cellulose or bamboo, but the process to make those into fibers that you can weave together and form into sheets is such a harsh process chemically that those chemicals stay in the garments, or in this case, sheets, and they can get into your skin, they off-gas, and they can just affect your health negatively. So having sheets that are just cotton, obviously the more natural you go, if you can get it, I think it's called Okotex certified or part of the global organic or any of those sorts of things, that would be ideal. However, you're going to run like $100, maybe $200 for just a sheet set. What I recommend is, if you don't have that sort of money, just go to your local Walmart, get some cotton sheets to start out, and just start with swapping out your sheets with a cheap cotton alternative. Now, obviously, cotton can also be heavily infused with chemicals, so it's not the best option, but it is better than polyester or rayon, viscose, that sort of thing. So that's a great way to start out, is just switching out that. Ideally, you want to get like an organic cotton or even a linen. That's the sheets I have. They are so luxurious. I love them. A way to save money if you do want to go the full thing to like linen, but you don't have the money, is just buy your flat fitted sheet and then buy a blanket. And then you can just layer the blanket between you and the sheet. And even if you have like a polyester quilt or a toxic mattress, which who doesn't have that, but then you are at least sleeping between like a cotton or linen sheet, and you don't need a full sheet set. So that's a great swap you can make in your home. A little bit more on the expensive side, but that can really impact your health for the better. And then the last one on the list is underwear. And this is a little bit personal, but studies have shown that polyester underwear has shown to negatively impact the sperm health in males, and polyester underwear in women has been known to increase the chances in women for UTIs, yeast infections, and that sort of thing. So changing out your undergarments for a cotton, linen, or wool alternative is a very high impact area of your health that you can swap out for your day-to-day. Organic undergarments specifically sometimes run you pretty high, so I actually recommend, if you just get a basic, super cheap Hanes option, Hanes, from Walmart, you can get a 100% cotton underwear or 98% cotton, 2% spandex underwear from Walmart, and that can just be your basis. They're not going to be beautiful, and they're going to fall apart pretty quickly, but at least you're switching out your current polyester underwear for cotton, which will be better on your skin and for your reproductive health. If you want to be super crunchy about it, you could invest in some wool underwear. Woolex has really good underwear. There is also options on Etsy for good wool underwear. Merino Tech has some great 100% wool men's boxer underwear. So there's definitely some options out there. However, you're going to be running more like close to $20 to $30 per pair of underwear, and so it can get pretty high. As far as women, for bras, there is great options on Amazon. I'm going to link two below. One is more like a bralette type, and another one is more of a supportive bra. It is also nursing friendly, so that's a benefit. The only thing is obviously you don't have a ton of support. It's not like a big sports bra, so you do have a little bit of more give. There are obviously more expensive options on the market for women's bras that are organic cotton, wool, or otherwise. However, we're kind of trying to stay within budget. I'm just hitting the high impact zones. So these would be maybe your day-to-day bras wearing around the house, not necessarily something you're going to go running in or go out to eat at a fancy dinner in. So I hope that was helpful for you. I know this is kind of not a comprehensive list, but hopefully a great place for you to start if you're looking to make some alternative swaps in your home for something more natural. If you enjoy content like this, please like and subscribe. I thank you all so much for joining me. You all have great days. Thank you and bye.